#5. The richest habit isn't making money. Most people believe the secret to becoming wealthy is making more money. But that's only part of the story. Because no matter how much money you earn, you still wake up with the same 24 hours as everyone else. That's why the wealthiest people don't just ask, "How can I make more?" They ask, "How can I make this hour count?" Every decision, every meeting, every habit, every commitment either moves them closer to their goals or quietly steals time they'll never get back. Money comes and goes. Opportunities appear and disappear. But time never waits. The truth is, wealth isn't measured only by what's in your bank account. It's also measured by how intentionally you spend your life. Because in the end, the people who achieve the most aren't always the ones who worked the hardest. They're often the ones who protected their time the best. Money can always be earned again, but today's hours will never come back. So before you ask, "How can I earn more?" ask yourself, "Am I spending my time like it's my most valuable asset?" #4. Every minute has a job. Take a look at the calendar of a highly successful person. You probably won't find hours of empty space. Not because they're busy every second, but because every hour has a purpose. They don't wake up wondering what to do next. They've already decided. Important work has its own time. Exercise has its own time. Meetings have a limit. Even rest is scheduled. This reduces something most people never think about: decision fatigue. The more small decisions you make, the more mental energy you lose. What should I work on? When should I start? Should I check my phone first? Or answer that email? Successful people eliminate as many of those choices as possible. Instead of deciding over and over again, they build a routine that makes the decision for them. That's why they seem so consistent. Not because they have more motivation, but because they've designed their day so they don't have to rely on motivation at all. Every minute already knows exactly where it belongs. 3. They buy time instead of saving money. Imagine you have two choices. You can spend 2 hours cleaning your house, or pay someone to do it while you use those 2 hours to build your business. Which choice creates more value? Most people focus on the money they spend. Successful people focus on the time they gain. That's one of the biggest differences. They don't try to do everything themselves. They delegate. They automate. They outsource repetitive work. Not because they're lazy, but because they understand some hours are far more valuable than others. If 1 hour of your work can create thousands of dollars, why spend that same hour doing a task someone else could finish for a fraction of the cost? Successful people don't just buy products. They buy convenience. They buy speed. And most importantly, they buy back their time. Because every hour they save can be invested into learning, building, creating, or spending time with the people who matter most. The goal isn't to spend more money. It's to spend money wisely on things that give you something money can never create on its own: more time. 2. They protect their time like money. Imagine someone walked up to you and asked for $100 for no reason. You'd probably say no. But what if they asked for 1 hour of your day? Many people would give it away without even thinking. Successful people don't. They protect their time the same way they protect their money. They don't say yes to every meeting, every phone call, or every invitation, because they know every unnecessary interruption has a hidden cost. 1 hour here, 30 minutes there. By the end of the week, an entire day can disappear. That's why highly successful people often schedule their time before anyone else can. They decide what deserves their attention instead of letting everyone else decide for them. The biggest difference isn't that they have more time. It's that they're much more careful about who and what gets to use it. 1. Time is the only thing you can't buy back. What if I offered you $1 million, but in return, you had to give up 1 year of your life? Would you accept? Most people wouldn't. Because deep down, we all know something money can never replace: time. Yet every single day, people waste it, as if they'll always get more. Successful people think differently. They don't see time as something to spend. They see it as their most valuable investment. Money can be lost and earned again. A business can fail and be rebuilt. Even opportunities can come back. But 1 hour that passes today is gone forever. That's why highly successful people often ask themselves one simple question: is this worth my time? Not, will this make me money? But, is this the best use of the one thing I can never get back? Because the wealthiest people don't just value money. They value the time that creates it.